everyone, and welcome. I felt this energy of being very, very close, just very close to something. I've been experiencing what I call replica deja vu, which is where I'm experiencing a deja vu that I've experienced before within the deja vu. It's like deja vu inception, but it's like replicating it. Which is like, you're probably like, this deja vu. I'm probably not explaining it the best way that I'm experiencing it, but it's something very close. I just feel something very close, like approaching and happening. And being in this energy, I feel like just sharing it. So let's see what is coming close. And by the way, to introduce myself, because sometimes I just get right in there. My name is Latisse. I do readings on here, as well as you can book readings with me down below, as well as ancestral readings and dream decipherings. I also have a podcast where I talk about spiritual things. I have high talks, dream decipherings as well on there for myself and just period. And you can also offer love donations to my cash app, which is also down below. But with that being planted, rooted, and seated and nourished, let's go ahead and get into this. It just feels very, it's like you think it's what you've already been putting your work into. It's like, oh yeah, I know this coming because I set this up and I got the I know this is coming because of it. It's like, no, it's something else. It's something different. It's what you're not expecting. And Spirit is saying the reason why they put you in this energy of expecting certain things or putting things in your way where you're expecting it, right? Just say for instance, like you were expecting a job, like you got the offer, this and that, and like you're gonna restart this, and that's what you're expecting. They needed you in that energy. Or you are expecting to go on a date with someone, and so they need you in this energy, in this certain particular energy where you are expecting just that energy overall, that romantic energy, that stability energy, that financial energy. They're putting you in this energy, right? Kind of like I'm seeing like when you are like in theater class in my theater kids and you're doing like improv, they're putting you in the energy of acting on the fly in case you mix up. Or I'm seeing somebody that's like a choreographer and they're practicing dance, two of them saying that, and like maybe while they're practicing they forget a move, but then they improv another move. And so it's like they're getting you in the energy of already expecting something, but they're giving you something different within that energy. So if you're looking for places because you're expecting to move, they want you in the energy of expecting and knowing that you're going to move, right? And maybe you're just looking like, okay, this is my price range, this and that, or this is in the environment I want, and then they bless you with something bigger, something different. And so they want you in this energy of expecting because I feel like for some time you've just been expecting the worst of the bad or just the usual, another bill. Look, 777. And when I say you used to expect this, and they don't even want me to really show that just don't acknowledge that 777. Your magical speed acts accordingly. And so they want you in this energy of acting accordingly. And so they're putting things in your way that are showing you are a lot closer. You are a lot more powerful than you thought. You are a lot more amazing. You are these things. And so they're showing you just smaller ways like, hey, you get an idea to write a poem or to draw or to whatever, and they're putting you in the expectation of being continuously creative and expressive with that creativity, right? They're putting you around people that you can share your story with and just be vulnerable with, whether it's a stranger, and they're putting you in this energy of emotional capacity and openness, and they're putting you in this energy for a reason because they're like, we're going to give you more. We have to give you more. And it's not in a way of forcing it, it's just in a way of aligning with it, harmonizing with it, working with spirit, working with universe, working with this energy continuously. We're like, oh shit, I can truly have it. I can truly have it. Yeah. Settling for mediocrity. This is what you used to do. As I'm saying, you can. Oh, I can truly have it. I can truly have it. You used to settle. This card. I want to be picked up, honey. Yeah, this card did not want to be picked up. I mean, like put in the deck, neglecting intuition. You knew intuitively that you should not have been accepting things, and that's okay because baby, we all do that. Sometimes we're like, uh, Maybe it's just a tummy ache. You know, it's your intuition, it's your gut, it's your spirit, and it's changing. But when you used to neglect your intuition, you used to just settle like, okay, I guess I'll accept that. I guess I'll take that. I won't call and let them know they got my order wrong. And so now you're just expecting things. They always, oh, no, 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 no. We're not settling. We all know how I feel about that word settle. Okay. Now settle, settle. Like that film on top of the greens, settling when everything float. Yeah, that type of settle. Or when you gotta get the grease before you eat, you take it off. Like we don't take settling. We're not settling for mediocrity. There's nothing about you that is mediocrity. Okay? Okay. Because of the next one we have ancestors please and strategy needed before action is taken. And so that's why I said it's alignment. You're working together. You are finding things that are getting you closer and closer and closer to what you are expecting, to how you have been speaking about yourself, how you have been moving, what you have been opening up, and what you have been expressing. And so that has been pleasing you and your homegirls, and your ancestors are pleased. So even if you're feeling like, damn, I really have not been, and mm-mm-mm, I kind of feel like I fucked up your experience. Like, no. We love when you're on this new path and discovering new things and new tracks. So strategies needed for actions taken. Relocation. Some of you are moving. Some of you moved your mind mentally out of continuously thinking in a way, moved your environment. So you probably feng shuied your home, or like I said, a lot of you have been looking for places. You know that you'll be moving soon, relocating, and maybe you've just been looking in your zip code in your area because you're like, I mean, this is all I know. And Spirit is like, we're pushing you out of what you know, pushing you into who you are. We're pushing you into who you are continuously, and you're pushing yourself that way. And that's why you've been in. Even people don't even realize gathering the resources is a part of the strategy, right? It's like telling Spirit, ooh, you know, I want a partner, I want a partner, I want a partner. Like, what's the strategy you're using? Are you allowing yourself to have a conversation that's longer than a minute or two, or like so? It's allowing yourself. That's why that strategy is putting you into that energy. Like I said, it's like, oh shit, that happened. Yeah, big dick energy, big dick energy. They want you to know what you got swinging in. I just swinging around all day, but. Macro full moon on, they want you in this energy. You could also be laughing at a lot more things more because they want you in the energy of being joyful, of being happy, of being expressive. You could just be accepting things a whole lot more because you truly want to accept them and allowing that. You also, with big dick energy, you're saying no as burnout is on the back. You've been saying no to things a whole lot more. Or you have been what do they call it? Delegating, giving other people things to help you with, like, hey, do you mind, or can you do this, or I'm not, or no, yeah, because you realize that was a fucking dead end. As I'm talking about that, you holding all that, neglecting intuition, settling, trying to do it all. No, 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 it was a dead end, and not the dead end where the tree falls and it still allows life to be. It was just dead, honey. No pulse, no energy, no soul, no spirit, no life. Okay, and so you're moving past that. Yeah, self-love is top tier. They're showing you in the ways of how you are loving yourself every day by you allowing yourself to be chosen every day by yourself. Because that is one thing. People sometimes want to be chosen so much by other people. It's like, did you choose yourself today? And so that's what you realize. And let me choose myself. Let me invest in myself. Let me speak life into myself. Let me operate and move with myself. Recently got reminded of something where it's like your address is you, your frequency is you. So as long as you're vibrating on your frequency, spirit, ancestors, blessings, divine will always find you. That's why I always say I don't want nobody else's blessings. I do not want they fucking blessings. No, thank you. You keep your blessings. I have my own. Same people like, I don't want their problems. I'm the same way. I don't want your problems. I don't want your blessings. I can exalt in it with you, but I don't want it because I want what's mine. Mine's got my own little twist on it. Okay? They know I like my lemonade with a little bit of fizz, not just lemonade. So when I get my lemons, they gonna hand me some sparkling water. So you're realizing I know what I got. I know who the fuck I am. Yeah. No more excuses. No more excuses. Start putting yourself first continuously. Because that's the vibe. That's the frequency. And you've been called to do something and you feel like that is going to allow you to cherish yourself, see yourself, respect yourself, allow yourself to be vulnerable and heard, and not overly consumed, but indulged in a way that you cherish, and like that first bite of warm food you take when coming in from outside the cold. If you're from Minnesota, you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's pull in some energy for this relocation and ancestors, please, energy. Flip it. Oh, my nose. I'm going crazy today for the readings. You're stronger than your nose, so we're here again. Yeah, you're at a point possibly where sometimes, right when you before you get that breakthrough, you get a lot. It's like you can. I'm tired of the fucking messages. I'm just ready for the blessings to come in that the messages is telling me I'm getting. I'm tired of the. It's kind of like that. So sometimes that can happen where you're like, oh, okay, we're here again, but you're stronger than you know. Don't give up that moment where you feel like, okay, fuck it, like it. No, that's where they're giving you these small moments. Because those small moments drip into something big, pulling something and that pleases your ancestors to recognize that you're stronger than you know. And not in a way, especially if you're a black person, especially if you're a black woman, not in that type of strong type of way. Because sometimes being strong is knowing that sometimes you're going to have to not take people with you. And you have to be strong enough to let them go. Sometimes you can't take everything with you. Some things are lost. Sometimes that stronger than you know is holding the old version as you're welcoming the new version. That type of strong. So with the so we're here again, that's so we're here again. Yes, and the fact that they have it over here with the big dick energy, you're here again to recognize what you got swinging in between. Big clit energy, okay? Big clit. So you're taking that in, you're recognizing your warmth is what's holding you. Something is coming in. Rapid, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Yeah, 222. Like I said, for some, they're putting you in situations where you maybe they're putting a lot of romantic movies in front of your face. I'm seeing, so you're getting into that energy or just shows. But 222 deep intimate connection, or maybe you've been seeing yellow butterflies, or been invited to more events with friends, showing you that friendship is out there. Just this deep intimate connection, or maybe you've been pleasuring self, showing yourself that pleasure and allowing that in. Again, it's like it wants to be in two places at once, but this 222, you are thinking with intentional action, that movement, second house energy, my worth, knowing that you are worthy of deep intimate connection. If you've been looking for a career or a job that where you truly don't feel drained, overpowered, burnt out, that's also a deep intimate connection because that helps you pay for bills and things of that sort. So it's like I truly want to feel happy in my life, and that's where you're going. That's where you're relocating. Spirit is moving you into that, and you're not alone. You're not alone. 555. The only constant is change. That's right over there with the self love. There's more to this. Dig deeper. Let's stick up your ass. Must be uncomfortable. Yeah, like I said, sometimes that being strong is just having to put yourself first for once. And sometimes that can be very uncomfortable choosing you, of loving you. And so you make up excuses for not choosing yourself, or you think about other people and thought of with yourself, or you be like, okay, no, I've been this way for so long, it just is what it is. That's settling for mediocrity. So there's more to this, dig deeper. There's more to you feeling like neglecting your intuition is the better way to go. There's more to that if you've been feeling that way, because that's also where the strategy comes in. That digging deeper into self. Because we have 999, transformative ending. 999. So like I said, a lot of signs. 222 over here. 999. 555. 777 when I split the deck with magical being. So it's like I said, you've been probably seeing a lot of signs, or you've been getting aligned with a lot of things that feel like it's serving you. So tap into that. You are deserving and worthy of that. Okay? Because with the fact that transformative ending is on top of dead end, which means spirit wrap that bitch around 1515, wrap that bitch around and say, hold the fuck up, no. Did a full 180 on your life. Transformative ending. Okay? So that has been a reading. I wanted to share that expecting energy, that coming soon energy, that deja vu energy, that I'm seeing the synchronicities and signs come together. Everything it's happening. Okay? I love you. Love yourselves more. And until next time.